Welcome back, everybody, to the App State Dynasty here in EA College Football 25. It's been a rough couple weeks for the Mountaineers. They've lost a game last week at the last second to Georgia State, and now they return home to Boone, North Carolina for the second straight week in another Sun Belt Conference matchup against Old Dominion. This Monarchs team is 4-4 on the year, the same record as us, but they're slightly better in conference play. We are 1-3 in Sun Belt play, and that's not where I expected us to be. I expected us to be competing for a Sun Belt championship, but for whatever reason, we haven't been able to get these games finished. We've been in a lot of these games. We've been close to winning a lot of these games, but the offense and the defense just haven't been able to come through in the clutch, and it's only going to get harder from here. So we have to start this game strong and on the ground, and not a great way to start. Jason Henderson, keep an eye out for him, the leader on that Monarch defense, as he brings Kanye Roberts down for a loss of 1 second and 11. Aguilar rolls out. He's going to take off with it. He's got some space up the sideline. First down, 25-yard scamper for Joey Aguilar. You love to see your quarterback running that effectively early in the game. That's going to make your offense much more multi-dimensional. Now on the bubble screen, Michael Hetzel's got a first down again. He has been very vital earlier in the season, much more so than now. 2nd and 11. Now it's going to be a pass to Robinson. No, that's Hetzel again, actually, and that one's going to be dropped. Joey Aguilar gave it right where he needed to catch it, but a big hit from the linebacking core for the Monarchs sets up a 3rd and 11. Aguilar outside corner route. Robinson, good coverage. And they couldn't bring him down, or he couldn't haul in the pass. And the Monarchs defense forces a punt. Promising start for them, though, on offense. Devin Roche, a freshman running back at a 79 overall. He is going to be a terror for our defense for years to come. But Grant Wilson and him are a dynamic duo for the Monarchs, and both of them are very young. So if they can keep them from transferring, they have a powerful dynamic duo as Roche forces his way forward, and just enough for the first down. Good defense, but not strong enough tackling-wise. 2nd and 8 now. They're going to run the play action. We get to see Wilson throw it under pressure. Just slings it out of bounds. Intended for his receiver on the outside, but they have a 3rd and 8 now. This first quarter. Grant Wilson, shotgun all alone. He's looking to throw. He's going to lob it. Corner route is caught. That one is inbounds, and it's a first down. So now they move the chain. 2nd and 9. This one's on the ground. Roche's out of the game. Their backup, Reeson, is on the carry there. They have a 3rd and 9 now. Wilson looks to throw again. All alone again. Corner route again. Caught. Miles Farmer had good leverage, but he just couldn't quite get there and finish the defensive play. Now 1st and 10, going to the flat route, and it's caught. Good blocking downfield, and Austin all the way. Touchdown. The Monarchs open up the scoring here in this one first. The Mountaineer defense, terrible job. Everybody went all to the right side. Went after the run. Devin Roche's been killing us. And Miles Austin had a 1-on-1 or 2-on-1. And that's going to be a very hard thing to cover. Seth Robertson did his best as Eli Wilson starts the 2nd down with a drop. And you do not want to go 3 and out after allowing a touchdown. Down 7. Aguilar steps up. 3rd and 10 is caught by Christian Horn. First down. Big play there for the Mountaineer offense. 2nd and 8 now. They're going to go outside again. Caden Robinson, sure-handed grab. Right now, we're fighting for a bowl game. A few weeks ago, I thought it was a sure, lock-in, as that one is caught by Wilson. He's had a couple of good games since a slow start for the senior tight end. They're now 1st and 10. Haywood's got it, and he is down around the 19-yard line. They're going to set up a 2nd and 2. But when we were 4-2, I was, never would have thought it was close to us maybe not making a bowl game if we don't win a couple of games. And, man, if we don't lock in, it might not happen. Aguilar towards the end zone. Incomplete. And that's one of the big things. Our offense just has not been able to get going as Aguilar gets taken down on the read option. So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 12. That was Jamez Drummer in the backfield very quickly off of that read option. Aguilar kept it. 3rd and 12 from the 18-yard line. Sacked on the play. I mean, he had 3 linemen right in front of him. And the offensive line once again falls through, and Michael Hughes is going to set up, and it's wide left. That one sailed on him. And again, leaving points on the board. When you're in these close games, you cannot afford that. Devin Roche bounces off of a man, and he's got a first down. He is a strong runner as we now head into the second quarter. They're going to keep it with Roche on the ground, muscling forward for 7. Probably should have been tackled after about 3, but this run defense continues to struggle. 2nd and 3 now. Roche doesn't get it. Play action, lobbing it deep downfield. It's caught to the 10. Marking him out at the 9. Devin Roche got blown up in the backfield, but Grant Wilson yanked it out. And he just launched it downfield. They're going to go to the ground on 2nd and goal from the 1. It's going to be a loss of 1. Santana Hopper on the stop there. Now 3rd and goal. They're going to go back to Roche. Wrapped up by the linebacker there. I believe that was Nate Davis. And he is going to make it a 4th and goal. Surprisingly from the 1. They're going to settle for the field goal. I would have went for that if that was my call. But the Old Dominion Monarchs are willing to take 3 as they extend their lead 10-0. Now Joey Aguilar, good protection, but he's still no one open. So he has to run for a first down and then some. 36-yard line is now, they sit at the 43. 2nd and 4. It's going to be a handoff to Haywood. Good job on the edge. I mean, our right tackle just got obliterated. And now it's a 3rd down again. 3rd and 4. We need to move the chains. Aguilar looks to throw outside. Eli Wilson with the grab. Good job getting it out quickly, not allowing that pass rush to continue to demolish this offensive game plan. Now 2nd and 6. They're going to go back to the middle with Hetzel. He's going to outrun everybody, and he's got a first down across the 40. His 2nd grab of the day. Now they're going to go to him again. No, they're going to fake it. It's going to go to Haywood. Good run up the middle. 9-yard gain on the play. And that's going to make it a whole lot easier to convert here on 2nd and 1 at the 27. It's going to be a bubble screen read option, and they're going to give it to Haywood. He's got a first down. 3 yards per carry for him so far, as he is 10 for 30 on the day. 2nd and 3 now. They're going to go back to Haywood. Good blocking on the outside. Down to the 3. Let's snap it quick. 1st and goal. Haywood can't get it. You got to try and get a touchdown here. You got to imagine, as the 2-minute warning will come and go. 2nd and goal at the 2. Fighting for a bowl game. Aguilar going to send his man in motion. Touch pass to Hetzel. Good blocking on the edge. Touchdown. Caden Robinson made that one happen. He just held his ground long enough to get Michael Hetzel enough room to get outside on the into the end zone. And a good job by Hetzel to use his speed and bring this lead now down 10-6, barring the extra point. He has been vital for this offense. I am excited to see what Michael Hetzel can do next season, because he definitely is going to be our #1 receiver. We have 2 guys that are leaving in Christian Horn and Caden Robinson. So I'm excited to see what he can do next year, as the extra point is good and Old Dominion will be set to return. They're going to take this one out of the end zone. Roberts is there to chase him down. He is taken down hard by Arnholt, and that is only out to the 16-yard line there for the Monarchs offense to get their start on their next drive. 1st and 10 for Grant Wilson. Devin Roche in the backfield with him. It's going to be a pass play. Wilson under pressure. They're going to go to the screen. Roche spins off the first man, bounces off the second, and finally Jordan Favors and Ethan Johnson are there to bring him down. That's a good gain of 3 there on first down. 2nd and 7. Grant Wilson's going to take the snap, looking to throw. This one's picked off by Johnson. Ethan Johnson jumps the route, and the Mountaineer defense stands strong here as they get the ball back for their offense right at the 31-yard line. I mean, that one Grant Wilson must not have seen him. He threw it straight into his hands. As look at this replay. Ethan Johnson just jumps in front of the receiver and snags that one. I mean, there was never really a chance there to even be complete, as they now have it. A 1st and 10 in Monarch territory. Joey Aguilar under pressure, sacked again. Jason Henderson. Dominant performance for him so far in this first half. Now 3rd and 13. Aguilar Good protection. Lobbing it outside. It's caught. Racing free. Touchdown. Caden Robinson. And the Mountaineers take a lead. The first of the day for App State. 13-10. The extra point coming up will make it a 14-10 ball game if they're able to convert. As Caden Robinson, good job on the corner route. One-on-one coverage. You're going to have a tough time covering him one-on-one. And that's why I and Julius Canary, head coach Julius Canary, are very happy with how he's performed this year despite the losses. Now 1st and 10 on the next Monarchs drive. Wide open receiver. Bad pursuit angle. Racing free. He's gone. Touchdown. Old Dominion all the way down the sideline. And they strike in a matter of seconds. Dominic Dutton out of the receiving core is going to give them a 17-0 lead. That one should have been picked off. Or 17-14 lead. Mario Easterly deflects that one down. 2nd and 10, final 20 seconds. This one's passed across the middle. Intercepted. And thankfully they bring him down. If he got much farther, that would be a chip shot field goal. EJ Green is there to jump it. What a turn of events. You go from up by 4, now possibly down by a lot more, and a sack to start the drive. Big job there by Brendan Harrington, I believe it was, off of the edge. They now have a 2nd and 21. They're going to go quickly outside. It's caught behind the corner, Seth Robertson, and a first down, so the Monarchs will get close enough down to the 14 to settle for a field goal right before half. It is up, and it is good. So not the worst case scenario, but it could have been a lot better. I feel like we had some momentum there, up 14-10, and then we allow a one-play drive, and then we turn it over immediately. Old Dominion's only had the ball for about 7 minutes, and they've scored 20 points. So 250 passing yards, 22 rushing. They are dominating us through the air. Joey Aguilar's had an okay game so far. I mean, he did a good job using his wheels, but he just hasn't been able to have that X factor these last few weeks. And the bad thing is it's only going to get tougher after this Old Dominion game. We've got Coastal, and then we also have Georgia Southern in a few weeks, 2 of our rivals. So we have to come back and win this game if we want a chance at a bowl game. 2nd and 4, though, they get a big first down. If they can go down the field here and take the lead, or extend their lead, this is going to be a big play for them. Across the middle, it's picked off. Nate Davis is going to, or Thomas Davis, I believe, is going to return it down to the 48. Grant Wilson, again, must not have seen him in coverage, and he just threw it straight to him. And that's exactly what we needed. Offsides there, but they're not going to call it. 2nd and 1 now. Aguilar's going to hand it off to Haywood. He's got the first down on the dive and then some. Down to the 25-yard line. Joey Aguilar trying to keep this offense moving at a fast pace. 2nd and 8, they're going to hand it off. Mikael Haywood again. First down at the 15. He has 97 yards last week and 77 this week. Now 1st and 10. Kanye Roberts in motion. They're going to go to him out of the flats. Block on the edge by Caden Robinson. Racing towards the corner. Touchdown. Kanye Roberts, as he hits the J-Jet as Gritty. And a chance now to take the lead. That was a big drive for App State. I mean, you get out on defense, you allow a couple big plays, and then you force the interception, and then you just get an easy score by Kanye Roberts. I mean, it wasn't even really close. Maybe at the last second there, they almost brought him down around the goal line, but still, this game is far from over. Devin Roche going to start the next drive. He's got a lot of space across the 30, and they're going to push him to the 31-yard line as they now are set up around midfield. 1st and 10, Grant Wilson again with Roche. They have a bunch set back there. The tight end in the backfield probably to block. They're going to hand it off. No, it's a fake. They're going to go outside. Curl route caught on the outside. Seth Robertson quickly brings them down, but another first down for Old Dominion under pressure now. Good job, sacked. And the pressure gets home. Jamie Collins is the one that brings them down. And that is a 2nd and 16 now, as this defense is fighting. They haven't been able to get a lot of pressure all season long, and they're doing a good job of getting some pressure here today. 2nd and 16, though. You've got to stop allowing these big conversions. First down in one play. I mean, we don't even make them try. 306 yards through the air today. And every time they have a long conversion, they get it. Now going outside, Miles Austin cutting inside, and he's got it around the 10, marking him down at the 12. As they are now set up 2nd and 5. Chance to take the lead again. Right up the middle. Upended, but he falls in. Touchdown, Grant Wilson. Quarterback draw, empty set back, and somehow, someway, our defensive line was just spread wide open. I mean, that looked like Moses parting the Red Seas right there. There was no resistance by the D-line. I mean, Grant Wilson just right up the middle. And an easiest touchdown of his career as the Mountaineers now trail by 5. Mikael Haywood going to bounce off a couple of tackles. Good job getting something out of nothing. He has 81 on the ground so far today. 2nd and 6 inside to Robinson. Spinning out of the first man's tackle. He's got a first down. Good job. Just making sure to get past that marker as they have it at the 35 now. Aguilar's going to call the snap. Going to go to Haywood out of the backfield. He's got it. He is quickly brought down. Good open field tackle. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 5. Big play here. Down by 5. Aguilar looking inside. Caden Robinson catching and falling to the ground as he makes the sure-handed grab. Just trying not to get hit hard across the middle there. That's a dangerous spot. 2nd and 10. They're going to go to Michael Hetzel. Good blocking on the drag route. He's got a first down across midfield, setting up the Mountaineers in Monarch territories. We're at the final seconds of the 3rd. 2nd and 11. Aguilar rolls out of the pocket. Gonna run for it. Couple of yards on that one. He has a 3rd and 5 now. You've got to be able to convert here if you want to continue to win this game. 3rd and 5 outside. Should have been picked off by the defensive back, but he couldn't turn around. And now it is a 4th down for the Mountaineers. Aguilar with Roberts in the backfield. Across the middle. First down conversion at the 28. Big play there as they are able to move the chains. Now they're going to give it to Haywood. He's got some running room. He's got another nice gain there, making it a 3rd and 1. Read option, go to Roberts. Can't quite get there. And they're going to go for it. 4th and 2. Big play here in the 4th quarter. Haywood couldn't get there. Oh, no. Turnover on downs. Jamez Drummer brings them down. And the Monarchs with a chance to end this one here if they can score, but a 3-yard loss. Jordan Favors brings them down in the backfield to start the drive. 3rd and 10 now. And unfortunately, we might possibly have the worst 3rd down defense in all of the country as Dutton catches that one again. And they are able to convert a 3rd and long again. This time they're going to run it with him on the ground. So he's a bit of a utility player. He's out at receiver a couple plays, in the running back spot a couple plays as well. So they now have a 3rd and 10 again after the short run. Chances are they're going to convert it. 3rd and 10. Wilson outside corner route. Caught out of bounds. Easy conversion again on 3rd and long. Not quite sure what this defense can do. Now they're going to run it with Dutton. He's got a first down as our players seem to just carry him farther and farther up the field. 2nd and 8 now for the Monarchs. Grant Wilson moving the ball down the field. They're using up a lot of time off the clock. They're going to run it this time. We stuff it. Good job there on the outside by Trenton Allen. Someone finally makes a play, and it's a 3rd and 10 at the 19. Grant Wilson looking to throw. Screen play set up. Laid out by the blockers. First down around the 1. Dominic Dutton with the big play again. And Grant Wilson over 3,000 passing yards on the year. Very reasonable that he passes that mark on us, but they still have to score here. 2nd and goal. They're going to run it, and it's a walk-in touchdown. No pressure. No kind of any bit of resistance from this defense today. 33-21. You only have 4.5 minutes to score. Aguilar hit as he throws. Once again, our offensive line is getting obliterated today. 3rd and 10. Aguilar's going to step up, fire. He's got Caden Robinson. This one's complete. And he's got a first down, surprisingly now. 2nd and 10 at the 33. Looking to throw again across the middle again. It's dropped. Dangerous pass. That's the same route that was picked off at the end of the first half. Now 3rd and 10. You've got to convert here from the 33. Dalton Stroman can't quite get across the marker. 4th and 2 is where they stand at the 41. Down by 2 scores. You've got to go for it. They're going to go to Roberts. Can't hold on. That might have just done it, folks. I mean, that was a good pass, good decision for the first down, and he just drops it after the hit. As the Monarchs will take the ball back. Devin Roche, first down run for 6. And that's going to set them up 2nd and 4 at the 23-yard line. Wilson again, read option. He's going to keep it himself, racing to the outside. 1st and goal at the 7. Unstoppable on the ground and through the air. 1st and goal, they set it up. Looking to throw outside. It's caught, falling backwards right along the sideline. Is going to bring them a 3rd and goal at the 3. Got to make a stop here. If you even want a chance, you've got to hold them to a field goal. They're going to hand it off. Roche juking. Touchdown. As Arnholt is there. He just watches him walk in. And Devin Roche with another touchdown on the ground. His 2nd of the day. And this game is very, very, very likely over as they are now up 40-21. 1st and 10. Joey Aguilar is going to step up, fire. He's got it across the middle to Dalton Stroman. Had a few big games the last couple of weeks, but once again, quiet today. 3rd and 2, lobbing it deep downfield. Picked off. That'll do it. Just please don't let him return it for a touchdown. Big return down to the 15, and he's finally spun out of bounds. Thankfully, I could not have handled a pick 6 there. That would have been the end of my sanity. As Joey Aguilar, can't really blame that interception on him. He's just trying to force it down the field. Will Jones, the 2nd. They are all playing deep coverage. And yeah, man, this game slipped away from us. About 20 unanswered points as we were up 21-20 early in the 3rd. And the Monarchs just took over this game. They're going to end the day 2nd and 6 with a run to Devin Roche. Why not get a few more yards? Almost breaking free for a touchdown. That would have been an even bigger hit to our ego. And now you start to feel the fire beneath you if you're Julius Canary in this Mountaineers team, because you have to win 2 of your final 3 games to make a bowl game. And you are on a 2-game losing streak. You're allowing around 400 yards a game. Defense is playing terrible. Your offense is playing okay. I mean, interception at the end of the first half and an interception trying to just move it downfield at the end of the second half. So Joey Aguilar had an overall good game. Both of those picks, I mean, you could say were avoidable, but the last one especially was kind of just a all-or-nothing play. But now you really start to feel the pressure. You've got to win this next game against Coastal next week. That's your rival. It's a big game. I mean, you just have to win it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If you don't win that game, you fall to 4-6, and you're not going to win 2 straight games most likely, especially when one of those teams is Georgia Southern, who is possibly the best team in the Sun Belt division we are in, as Old Dominion gets their 5th win of the season. Devin Roche did a really good job on the ground. 2 touchdowns. Grant Wilson added 1 on the ground as well as 2 through the air. Dominic Dutton, 67 overall, 135 yards through the air. What a game for him. I mean, a lot of that was on one play, obviously, but still. And then the 2 interceptions by E.J. Green and Will Jones the 2nd. Old Dominion's got a promising roster. They've got a couple young guys that are really good. And thankfully, after that embarrassing loss, we still were able to convince Jonathan Doss to commit a 4-star tight end. He's a blocking tight end. We're still going to have to find ways to get him involved in the offense. LaShawn Cruz has us at number 1, and he's reached his top 5. And Troy Allen also has us at number 1. I added a quarterback in, Caleb Knoll. I think he's going to be a good option for us. We're going to bring in LaShawn Cruz and Troy Allen on a couple of visits because we have the extra points. They're going to have to come in against James Madison in a couple of weeks because that's really the only option we have left. We're going to be on a road streak here for a few games, and it's going to be very tough to get those wins. Here's a look at the classes around the country. Obviously, we're not anywhere near the top 30 or so, but we are sitting at 49 with 10 total commits, 2 4-stars, 2 3-stars, and 6 2 stars. Solid class so far. I mean, if you look, we're around a few other solid teams: Wisconsin, Iowa State, Colorado. So we're definitely not where we are, worried about not getting talent, and we just also have to focus on the season at hand. And next week, we get to take on a solidified rival of App State, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, and they have a good roster. They are 5-2, maybe even 6-2. I haven't looked at their schedule or their record since a few weeks ago. So this team is really good. They've got some very good receivers. Kane Baring is a good tight end, a junior, 6 touchdowns on the year. They have 3 guys with 6 touchdowns, including Malik Mega out of St. Jerome, a senior receiver there. So this Coastal team is very talented. I'm worried about the possibility of falling to 4-6, and then you're looking at a must-win game against Georgia Southern and a must-win game against James Madison. We've got to win this game against Coastal next week. It is a big, big game, possibly the biggest game of the season, and I am nervous for how we're going to perform in that game. It's definitely going to be a lot of pressure on Joey Aguilar to perform, and this defense, I mean, they've got to perform better. They have been so bad the last couple weeks, and especially these last 2 losses down the stretch. But that is all for this week's episode. Sitting at 4-5, not where we want to be, but we have to take on 5-3 Coastal Carolina next week. Obviously, not the scenario you want to be in, but you are still happy with where you're at. I would say we can definitely do a better job of playing prevent defense when it comes to those big pass plays. I'm fine if they're going to dink and dunk us down the field. We've got to get better on tackling in the open field and making plays on those 60, 70-yard touchdown passes, especially near the end of the first half or near the end of the game there in the fourth quarter. But that is all for this episode. Hope you all did enjoy despite the loss. This is the fun of making a rebuilding program like this. It's going to be a lot of bumps along the way, but we are going to get there eventually. So go ahead and drop a comment down below. Make your predictions for next week. I'd love to see what you guys think we're going to do against Coastal Carolina. And let me know how we can get this defense to play better. Some of our players have been performing really well, but we can't get them to perform that well as an entire unit. Overall, though, not a great year one, 4-5, a chance to make a bowl game still on the line, and 7 wins if we win out from here. So that would be a good finish to the year. But it's going to be tough coming off of 2 losses. Let me know what you guys think of the season so far. Hope you all have a great day, and I'll talk to you next time. Peace out, everybody.